today. Currently 6:15 in the morning. I guess little boy is wanting to get up at 6 o'clock now. No, it's probably a good thing anyway, because I just want to be prepared and things. But obviously today is Jessie's surgery to correct something that was picked up on when he was first born. If you've watched previous vlogs, you'll know what I'm talking about. And it's called orchidopexy. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But he's having that surgery today. And quite frankly, I'm absolutely dreading it. I could actually cry right now, to be honest. I actually have no idea how I'm going to be when we get to hospital. It's not a massive surgery either, really. It's only an hour, and Jesse's absolutely fine in himself. It's just to correct something, that's all, and it needs doing because it's for the better. But I still, I don't think, you know, the fact that it's a small surgery, it doesn't counteract how much I'm dreading it. Obviously he's going to be in pain after, and I think when you know your baby's in pain, it's just not going to be a nice feeling. I'm crying already. I've been filming for 1 minute. I'm sorry, I weren't expecting to cry this early actually. I thought I was just going to when we got there, but I don't know. I don't think I was expecting it to be so soon as well. Obviously we only had the appointment 2 weeks ago where she said that he was going to have it, and she said it could be in the next 3 months. So I think she said the waiting list was massive, so I was expecting it to be in about 3 months time, and then they rang me last week and told me it were going to be today. But I said this in another vlog that it probably is like a good thing that it's just today and we can get it over and done with. The thing that upsets me the most is obviously look at him now, he just has no idea, and that's what really upsets me. You know, that probably is a good thing that he doesn't know, but again, that's what's killing me a little bit, that he doesn't know. And he's going to wake up and be like, Mum, why am I in pain? What's happened to me? And I don't know, maybe he won't think like that, maybe that's just me overthinking it, but obviously he's going to be in, I don't know how much pain he's going to be in. Bless him. But yeah, it's super early. Like I said, we don't have to be there until 11:30. It is at Sheffield Children's though, so it is a little bit further than it is to like my local hospital. So I think it's about 35 minutes away from us, but I don't know that area well, neither does Jimmy. I haven't been to Sheffield Children's Hospital since I was about 15-year-old, so a very long time. I think a lot's changed since then, and I actually can't even remember where the car park is. I'm pretty sure we used to get dropped off by my dad when I used to go, so we need to find a car park, so I'm wanting to set off like an hour before he's due to go in, I think, and fingers crossed it does go ahead. Obviously there is always a possibility that it can get cancelled, you know, with emergencies and everything like that, so hopefully we can just get it done today. I did pretty much everything last night by like packing his bag and everything. It's just there, just packed it in his changing bag, just lots of loose vests, loose sleep suits, Calpol, water, milk, snacks, yogurts. And so he's all ready to go really. I just need to get him changed into a fresh outfit, but again I'm just going to put him in a sleep suit because I just want him to be as comfy as possible. I also need to take him a blanket because it says that when they're in the little gown thing, I totally forgot he'd be in one of those little gowns, it can get quite cold or something, so I'm going to take him some nice blankets to comfort him, aren't I? You climbing up me? Come on then. But I'm sure he will be absolutely fine, you know. He is very strong, aren't you? I think you're going to be fine. Well, you will be fine. I know you will be. Are you tired? Oh. Are you so tired? You can sleep in the car. You should have got up at 6 o'clock if you're tired. No. Said, Mum, I wanted to get up. Jimmy is obviously coming with us. I mentioned everything in the video, the big catch-up video and the Jessie needs surgery video, but me and Jimmy both can go, and then there's just one person in anaesthetic room, which is going to be me, and then the surgery itself takes an hour, 40 minutes to an hour, and then he's got to wake up. I think we're taken to the ward then, I'm not sure, or if he's just like we're waiting in a waiting room, I have no idea. He's climbed up the sofa. Great. And then I think we've just got to wait for him to come round really, and then once he's had something to eat, they'll be happy for him to go home. How long that's going to take, I have no idea. But I think there is a Costa in Sheffield Children's Hospital. I'm not sure. I'm sure there is. I don't know. Anyway, we'll sort something out, won't we, Jessie? We'll sort something out. You've got everything you need anyway. I need a shower this morning and then I need to get myself dressed. He's just upstairs in bed. I don't know if I've already mentioned that. But this morning, I think we're just going to do a lot of playtime because for the next few days, I think he's just going to be a bit groggy. He's not really going to play. I mean, he might want to, but I reckon tonight he's just going to want to be, you know, laid out because it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Jessie, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, boy? And also, it's actually quite cold this morning. It's 13 degrees, which is probably one of the lowest it's been in a while. I'm sure it has, because I am actually quite cold. I know, I'm actually quite cold. And it's just reminded me of last year when it was winter time and I used to wake up in the morning and be absolutely freezing cold because the heating had not kicked in, and I was like, oh, it's nearly Christmas. Well, Halloween first. But yeah, how are you feeling, baby boy? Hey, how are you feeling? Anyway, I think it's a big coffee time. Milk's for you. Oh crap, oh, I've just panicked then because I thought I've missed his time for him to have some milk. So we've missed the time for him to eat, but I knew that was going to be the case anyway. And I think he'll be absolutely fine. He'll be fine. The last time he can have milk is 9 o'clock. So, right, oh my god, I totally forgot about that. I think it is. I'll have to check his letter. So I'm going to give him some milk now, and then I'll make it half an hour. I'll give him some more half an hour before he's not supposed to have any more. And then he can have water up until the operation. And he loves his water. I totally forgot about that. I really panicked then. So Jessie's just fallen asleep at 8:30. It's not his usual nap time. He's actually been quite upset this morning. I've no idea why, because he's usually so happy all the time. And then the one time where like he's going to be upset for the rest of the day, he's in a bad mood. I've just gave him some milk. He's just had a 7-ounce bottle. So that's 2 7-ounce bottles he's had this morning, obviously because he's not been able to have any actual physical food. So it's 8:30 and the last time he can have some is 9, just before 9, so I think he's going to be alright. Fingers crossed. He can have water up until the operation, so I've got his water all filled up in there, all ready to go. Jimmy's just got up. I'm going to have a shower now and get myself ready so that when Jessie wakes up I can put him in his fresh clothes. I've just got him a fresh vest and a fresh sleep suit. Just like putting him in sleep suits because he's nice and comfy, and especially today I just want him to be nice and comfy. So yeah, he's gonna get a good sleep I reckon, and he'll probably sleep in car because he always falls asleep in car. I'm setting off in about 2 hours time, so we've still got plenty of time. I'm feeling very organised, which I'm glad about because sometimes when I rush I feel stressed, but everything's good so far. Yeah. Right, it's currently 10:15. We're setting off in about 15 minutes. We're all ready to go. I've just got a comfy lounge set on. And here's Jessie. Jessie, are you going to say hi to everyone? His hair's a right mess. He's in his fresh sleep suit and everything. He's just switched his dummies over. He had his last milk at 8:30 and then fell to sleep. I think I said that. He woke up at 2 minutes to 9 and he didn't really want any more, so I just left it at that. And now he can only have water, but I think he'll be okay. So we're going to make the journey there. It's half an hour away, and then we've found like a car park we can get in. So hopefully it's just all smooth sailing, and fingers crossed it don't get cancelled when we get there. But if it is, then it's just one of them things, isn't it? But Jimmy's just finishing off getting ready now. Right, we've got here safe and sound to the car park. Pretty straightforward. We got here with no traffic, parked up straight away. I don't know how far we are from the well, in fact the children's hospital is across the road, but we need to go to Green Wing. He's dropped his toy on the floor, but yeah, he had a sleep in the car, so I'm hoping he'll keep in good spirits. Are you alright, Jessie? How you feeling? I've got a little toy for him as well, but I'm not going to bother with the pram or anything. I'm just going to carry him in like this so I can just give him snuggles before he goes in. Yeah? bag and blanket, please.
Want this one?
Yes, please.
Sound.
Right, let's go then, little man.
Love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously?
So he's just had his temperature checked and his heart rate checked. And I'm just going to get you a name band out. Well, you're getting a bit fidgety already, aren't you? Yeah, you just want to be free and crawling. This is the only thing, when they start to crawl, you just can't keep them still whatsoever. But so far, we've been here, what, 10 minutes? And that nurse is so lovely, isn't she? So, positive experience so far. So yeah, I'm just hoping he don't get... I mean, he's going to be ready for some milk soon enough. What are you doing? Just be careful, Wayne. We don't want him having another operation. Mr. Man! He has no idea. He's like, what's happening?
Just put him down.
Come on, let you be free for a bit then, for a bit of a walk. He's going to go straight for stuff he's not allowed to touch. But we're just in this little room here.
No.
It's very quiet. There was literally no one else on the wall. When we walked in, there was literally no one else here, so hopefully it'll be very quick.
Inside rooms like us.
True. Just having a dancing session. Are you dancing? It's really difficult trying to keep him entertained right now because he just wants to crawl everywhere and touch things that he shouldn't be touching. We're just waiting for his tag to be printed, but I think there's some other people that need to be seen as well.
I don't know which one it is now. Hang on.
There's like certain songs that he loves dancing to, so we're trying to put those on to try and distract him before he starts crying, because he will want some milk soon. Are you dancing? Woo! So he's just had the anaesthetic cream on his hands, both hands. That's the local anaesthetic, and then he will be going under to sleep as well, by either the mask or the little cannula thing, but she says they put the cannula in anyway if they put him to sleep with the mask. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's 12:30 now. We've just weighed him and he's 4th on the list and they're running behind, so we've actually got to wait for a doctor to come round to speak about it, and then he's 4th on the list. So I think we're going to be here for quite a while, and as you can imagine, it's quite difficult to entertain him when all he wants to do is move and be very fidgety. And the worst thing about it is we can't give him any milk, no food, it's literally just water. And I think he's going to start getting quite agitated soon. I'm hoping he'll go down for a nap at some point, but I'm not sure if he's going to. He seems quite happy though, but it's just difficult to try and entertain him in this. This is the room we're in. So who knows how long we could be waiting for. Jimmy's just gone down to the Costa to get some drinks and some food, and yeah, it's just like a waiting game now really. Jimmy's just nipped to WH Smith's and got us some food. Unfortunately Jesse can't, that's why he's covering his eyes. Jesse still can't have anything apart from water. So it's currently 1 o'clock. I think we're going to be here quite late tonight. I did ask how long he would be here for after he's had the operation. She said minimum of 1 hour. But he's got to have a wet nappy, eat something and drink something before he's allowed home. She said, but usually it is longer than an hour, so it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
We'll have to start doing some jogging on.
I don't think it would be as bad if there was like a little, maybe if we could take him to like a little play thing.
There's so much money in that shop, because that's all you can do. I'm just going to be going down like constantly.
In WH Smith's?
Buying sweets and stuff. I should have got some, I didn't get any.
You have to take a trip back down.
I know, I got a... Don't get sick of me pressing that buzzer.
I know. I know. But yeah.
Quavers, Jessie?
He's not allowed. He's not allowed any quavers.
Yeah, he is.
He's not. Right, this is it then, little boy. You're in your gown and we're going down in about 5 minutes. Hey. Be strong, boy. Right, it's gone down now. It weren't as bad as I thought it were going to be. I still cried. He were really still when they put the cannula in, because he'd had numbing cream on it for about 3 hours. So he like cuddled into me and they put some like YouTube kids on for him. He had watching Miss Rachel whilst put it in.
Straw.
And then the only time he cried was when they were putting like the actual medicine through for him to fall to sleep. Because apparently, does it burn or something? That's the only time he cried, and then I was absolutely fine until I saw his eyes like roll back and it just went all floppy. And that were like worst bit really. I thought it were gonna be, you know, struggling for us to put cannula in, but it stayed really still. They were all really lovely. And then he just like, they just laid him down on bed and told me to give him a kiss, and then he went. And he just looked so tiny.
How many people were in there?
3 people.
Really?
And then he got pushed, and he gets pushed through to actual room. There were like a room, and then like doors that flapped up into the surgery room. So yeah, I mean, it weren't half as bad as I thought, because I thought I were going to get upset because I thought he were going to struggle to get the cannula in. But he were fine. It just went nice seeing his eyes roll back. But it's going to be about an hour, so they've just told us to come and get a coffee and stuff, and then just go back up to room in an hour. So we've just got a Costa, and we're sitting outside this lovely bit here. It's like a, I don't know, just a nice little section here where we've come to sit. But I'm sure he'll be fine. We can get him in bath in 3 days, so you know, he'll be absolutely fine. Bless him. It just weren't nice seeing him go all floppy, but yeah, we'll see how he is when we go and collect him. This feather just landed directly onto my top, floated down and landed right here, so someone's definitely looking out for him. Right, we're just gonna go back upstairs now. It's about past, so he should be done in about 15 minutes. So we're gonna go back up to that room we were in, wait for him to be brought up, because he's gonna be brought up there. I'm gonna pour him some milk and just get ready for him really. Right, we're back up in the little room that we've been in all morning. Just getting ready for him coming back up, so I've got him a sleep suit, a vest, which is a bigger vest, just so it's not hurting him down there. Just poured him some milk out, blanket, and then the surgeon said to try and not do as many car journeys, because obviously you can imagine the seatbelt is a little bit tight in that area where he's had the surgery, so to put 2 nappies on him, so for extra padding. So I've just got those out as well. Yeah, it's nearly exactly an hour since I left him. I left him at 2:44 and it's 3:37, so any time now really. Can't wait to see him. It's actually gone really, really quick. I can't wait to see him now. Jimmy is so laid back. He's on Pokemon Go, taking pictures for his Pokemon.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge to do.
Ridiculous. He's been on it all day.
Well, I've put him away now.
Right.
I'm going to get another one out.
Right, it's been over an hour and he's still not back, but I think he'll just be waking up and things. So yeah, I can't wait to see him, and I can't wait to get home tonight. Hey everyone, it's the next day now. I don't know what the last thing is that I filmed. I'm just editing it now, but I didn't get to the end of it. But I don't think I filmed anything when he got back from surgery and when we got home. So everything went well, which is amazing. He just has to have a follow-up in 2 months' time. But yeah, positive. Main thing is it all went well. He was extremely sleepy when he got back upstairs. He'd been in recovery for over an hour, so I was starting to get a bit panicky because